Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Brooke, or Baby Sims on all of my socials, and today we are building another lot for my save file. Today we are building a gym slash spa lot. And let me tell you, this build is one of the favorites I've done, especially for community lots, but with that being said, I did cry. Many tears were shed building this lot, and let me just give you a little story time. So I opened up this lot. I was so excited because I had this vision in my head, and then I started building it and it didn't work out, so I bulldozed it. Repeat what I just said 7 times. I bulldozed this lot 7 times, and then the outside was never the problem, because the outside, and I kid you not, looked the exact same, just maybe smaller, maybe bigger, every time. It was the inside that was the problem. I could not get a floor plan that worked, and I spent 3 hours doing it to the point, and not one of them stuck, and it caused tears. I brought my mom in. I made my mom look at it and tell me what she thought I could do. She couldn't figure it out. I brought my boyfriend in, and he couldn't figure it out, and he like quite literally is in houses every day. He builds houses for a living, and he was like, oh, I have no idea, and I couldn't figure it out. And I'm usually not like that bad with floor plans. I can usually do them. This one's not having it. This one's not having it. I literally was in tears sitting at my desk like, why won't it just work? Like, why does it hate me? So yeah, and then it was one of those times where I was like, you know what, I just gotta like stop. So I completely exited the game, and then exit to main menu and switched to my gameplay, the Woods family, and I just played my gameplay for the rest of the night. I was not having it. This build was cursed, and I was done. So then the next day I started my computer. I'm like, I'll give it a try again. So that's what I did. I went on and I tried again, and then that's where we got this shell. And let me just say, I still had problems, and I had to cut out about 15 minutes of this because there was a lot of me just staring at it. And there was also 2 points in time where I was showing off the build. So there was one point in time where I was showing it off to my mom because I, again, didn't know what to do for the floor plan because something just wasn't feeling right about it. But I was a lot calmer, so I was showing her, and she was like, oh, well, this one's better than the other one. And I asked my boyfriend the same thing, and he said the same thing. So I said I stick with it because the floor plan I had kind of laid out that I was showing my mom and boyfriend, they were both like, yeah, I think that's fine. What's wrong with that? And to me, in my head, I think I fought with this build so much. I was like, it's just not going to work. So, but it is the floor plan that we end up sticking with. And this is definitely, it has become one of my favorite lots I've ever built. I think this is absolutely amazing. And as much as I love this build, I still haven't been here with my Sims yet, because if you weren't aware, as soon as I finish building in my save file, I go to my gameplay save file and I place that build wherever I built it in here, because I like to play in them myself. And so yeah, and so I placed this lot, and I was like, oh, I'm so excited my Sims go here, because my Sims are big gym and yoga people, like big gym and spa. My Sim Cora, she goes to the spa every day off she has. Every weekend day, she's there all the time, and she's doing yoga from home if she's not, and Hudson is at the gym all the time. Luna goes to the yoga studios all the time. So I was so excited to use this lot, but it's in Oasis Springs, and my Sims live in San Myshuno, and for my brain, that's about like 30 minutes away from where they live. And there's a spa in Windenburg, which in my mind is like 15 minutes away from San Myshuno. So they go to the one out there that I built, or that EA built actually when Spa Day came out. The like perfect balance spots one I use for them, and they just go there for right now. So, but we will make it I will make my Sims go here at one point in time or another. But here's the start of me struggling with that floor plan, because I just didn't know what I was gonna do. The only thing I figured out is that room over there full of windows was gonna be something, and that room on the far right was going to be a bathroom. That's all I knew, and that's all I cared about at that moment. But that room there with the yoga mats does end up moving upstairs. And also, I forgot to mention, so this is a gym, a spa, a basketball court, a pool, and an onsen. So, as you guys know, if you've been watching my channel for a bit, I need to take off my glasses. I'm wearing blue light glasses. I bought them a little bit ago. And I don't know why, but they're giving me headaches. They're supposed to do the direct opposite of that. They're supposed to not give you headaches, but they're giving me headaches. But, anyway, back to the build. Yeah, so it functions as all the, well, I don't know if it actually functions. It's set as a spa lot type, because with gym, no, like, NPCs come to work there except maybe a gym trainer, and you don't really need the gym trainer. They just kind of walk around and talk to your Sim. But with the spa, you need the yoga teacher, you need the massage chair attendants, and the masseuses, so I set it as that just in case, because you can work out anywhere, but the spa things might not work if it's not set to that lot type. So that's why I set it as, so you wouldn't have to hire them yourself. And you can also work out here, the basketball court, and there's a pool, and there's a meditation area, yoga studio, massage chairs, 2 saunas, a yoga studio, a change room, bathroom, place like a punching bag area, I forget what they're called, but the other type of workout machines, and there's treadmills, and then there's the onsen as well, which you can see me placing right now in that room with all the glass that used to be where the yoga mats were. I ended up changing that to the onsen room there, and I put some showers in as well. So I did really like this build. I think it's super awesome, and I can't wait for my Sims to come visit. I just don't know when, because my Sims are extremely busy. My Sim Cora is a level 10 doctor, so she works Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 9 a.m. till 7 p.m., sometimes 9, because I do the stay late option. Hudson works Monday to Friday, 10 to 7, and then Luna works Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, from 12 to 6. So my Sims are really busy with work and just in general, and then when they aren't working, they're usually hanging out with friends and or going other places. So I don't really have a whole lot of time to go to lots with my Sims, but I try my best. I make time, or I try to. But things in the sim just take so long. The time moves so fast. So like if you want to go to the spa and work out in the morning, you're gonna be there until like 4 p.m. So I do try my best. I do. But here I am now placing some vending machines from, I think, Snow Escape high school years, and then one from Get to Work. You can buy snacks, like food from one. You can buy like food, like sandwiches and stuff from the Get to Work one. The high school one comes with like the Twinkies and stuff. And the Snow Escape one is like cold drinks and hot drinks. I actually don't really know what's in there. I know the hot food one has like pizza and burgers. I don't know what's in the cold one though. I never used it. But yeah, I'm placing the saunas. This is the spa area upstairs. So the spa is upstairs, and then downstairs the gym. The upstairs of the spa has like this little bar area over here, the 2 saunas, the massage chairs, a massage area over there, and then a private couples massage room along with a yoga room, and a little balcony as well. While the gym downstairs has like the dressing room, onsen, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a little bit about that. Right now I'm just kind of trying to figure out the general layout of the spa area and how many tables I wanted. And here's where I'm trying to build the pool, which I really love the way the pool turned out in the end. I think it's one of my favorite parts of this build. I don't know, I was really creative feeling with this build. I think that I'm getting a lot better every time I build. I'm getting better at it, and I know it's like how that works. The more you do something, the better you get at it. But I'm almost getting like really proud of myself, because I used to think I was, if you go back to like my first video on this channel and then you go to like now, my building skills have really improved since then, and I'm learning a lot every time I build something and watch other people build and just in general, and I'm having a lot of fun with building lately. So for the last like, couple weeks I've been doing this thing where I want to play and have time to build something for you guys. And so with that, what I do is when I get on my computer around 10 o'clock every night, when I'm done doing stuff with my family and hanging out, I set a timer for 1 hour, and that's all I have to build. So I do as much as I can in 1 hour. It's like a little build challenge I set for myself, and then once that timer on my phone goes off, I'm like, nope, done, you're done. And I have to just go to the menu, and that's when I start playing until whenever I want to go to bed. Which sometimes I can start playing at like 11, and I won't be done till like 4 or 5 in the morning. So I end up playing like literally like 3 weeks, but it's fine. It's fine. And before I get too far in this video, I did want to make a little disclaimer that this build y'all are gonna hate me, I'm sorry, this build is not in the gallery. And let me explain myself before you start typing, okay? I'm still playing in offline mode from 2 months now, because you know how like For Rent came out, I know how like it was like, super broken, and you know how like everybody's saves got like super corrupted. So I was not letting that happen to me. I refuse that to happen to me. And I see people still like to this day, like an hour ago on Twitter, being like, do not, if you haven't updated, don't. It's just one thing after another with this game, you know, because now we're having like the malware issue of mods and things like that, which I'm safe from, because again, I haven't updated my mods or game since December 5th. So I mean, I'm perfectly fine with that. But other people, such as you or other people, make sure you are very cautious what you're downloading. I know I said that in my last video, but be very careful, because there is malware going around right now through certain mods and different things like that. And if you can, download Twisted Mexie's mod guard, which is a mod that he or they, I'm not sure if it's a what they identify as, but yeah, they made a mod, and it basically, when you start up your game, it will come up with a notification like, beep, 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 hey, listen, you have malware, you have a mod, bad mod, and it'll be like, remove it and send it to the creator, because your information is getting stolen. Do it now. So make sure you download that. And if you're, while we're on the topic of that, also probably should download the better exceptions by justnormal, which is another mod they make, which whereas you have for example, you have a mod that is outdated or bad or something like that, it'll let you know. And also with that, if you are playing, and you know, if you have MC Command Center, which I think about almost everybody who plays The Sims on PC does, if you use mods, it will come up sometime with the orange box in your notifications, be like last exception logged or whatever like that. So it doesn't really tell you much, and then they tell you to send it to Discord, and sometimes they're kind of short staffed there and they won't get back to you, and then your game will be not working right and you won't know why. And it's a frustrating thing. I know, I've been there. So with this mod, the Twisted Mexi's Better Exceptions mod, when you get one of those exceptions, it'll pop up a little screen box, text box on your screen, and tell you exactly what the problem was, if it was mod related, if it was a game bug, if it was what the error was, and just basically simplify it for you, because the actual exceptions that you get from MCC are written in code. So it'll be like 4108 error code, blah, 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 this and that, and have a bunch of weird numbers and letters and things like that. And then I guess the people in the Deadpool's Discord server and other places that do last exception errors are just geniuses, and they know what that means. But the last exception kind of just like, I want to say dumb it down, but not dumb it down. You know what I mean? They simplify it for you so you don't have to go through all of that. However, there has been times where I've gotten last exception errors and still had to send it in, because sometimes it will still be kind of weird. Like it will say like for example, I got one that said it was this mod, but I knew it wasn't that mod because I wasn't doing anything with that mod, and also I literally just downloaded the updated version that came out. And so I sent it in, and they were like, hey, actually that is a false exception, and we don't know why it would send you that. We're gonna look into it. And it actually turned out to be just a game bug error that the game was confused, that Twisted Mexi's mod was confused about, and figured it was from a mod. So, you know, if you're very unsure of what your last exception, even with the Better Exceptions mod, is throwing you, send it in, and they'll tell you what it's about, and if it's something to be worried about or not, and what you should do. And it's always good because it keeps track of your game if you have duplicates, any bad things going on. Just keeps you safe while you're playing. And definitely download the mod guard. I know I will be when I do update my game, because that is something that you should all have on your computer, as well as I have mine disabled. Don't take my advice. I have mine disabled for different reasons, but always have something that like is a virus runner on your computer. Most Windows computers have them in the first place anyway. Like I think mine does, but make sure you have one of those as well, because you don't want to get a virus. They're bad. And some people in this world are just not nice, and they'll upload mods that have viruses and encrypted in them, and it will break your whole computer, and that's not what you want. So people are evil. It's evil world we live in. So make sure you know what you're downloading and be very careful. And I just spent way too long talking about this, so I'm very sorry if I missed anything. You'll find out, but I recommend, because I definitely did not give all the information. If you're still confused or if you want information, go on to Twitter, go to Twisted Mexi's page. If you're in the Deadpool Discord, they made a ton of announcements about it. You can go and research up on what's going on, and you'll see what's up. But yeah, I cannot upload this build to the gallery because I am still offline mode since December 5th from the pre-for-rent patch, since everything is bugged. But from what I've seen on Twitter today from the Sims Direct, it seems that they are putting out an update fix for all the save corruptions and all the bugs that have been happening around February 27th-ish. So we'll see what happens around then, and I have a lot of builds to upload for you guys if that does happen and it actually does fix everything. I'll be definitely waiting around to find out, because I have like 20 builds to post. And of course, every video I've uploaded on my channel that has a build that isn't uploaded to my gallery, I will edit the description, I'll put a pinned comment and tell you that it's now up. And if you do want, one thing I assure you do, if you're watching this right now and you want this build in your game, and whereas it's not uploaded right now and it won't be for a little bit, put a comment down below and just say like, hey, can you let me know? And I'll either DM you, or whatever your method is of communication, I'll send you a DM, I'll reply to your comment when it's up, whatever like that, if you want it like that. I was gonna put the tray files in, but I'm gonna be so for real, I don't know how to do that. So, I don't know. But yeah, we are currently working. I should probably get back to the build because I've been ranting and raving about nothing. So we're currently working on the dressing room and changing room area. I just put some benches and lockers in the changing room, nothing too serious. In the bathroom is just toilets and showers and some sinks and mirrors. And this is the little treadmill area. Each treadmill has its own TV. There are 6 in total, and that's a machine. I said I don't know what they're called. I keep forgetting the name of them, but they're in the middle in this little like circular motion, and that is like where the punching bags are. The vending machines. Up here is a spud. There is 3 tables. Now, as you're seeing me build this, you'll see me put like a well, later on, not right now, but I put like a fence around each one, and I put each bed right up against the wall, kind of like how I'm doing right now. And I thought that'd be functional, but then when I was playing, I realized that they actually need both sides of the table to be free for it to work. So I did change it around a little bit before and place it again. So when I do upload this build, that won't be like that, I promise. I playtest all my builds. I swear, one way or another I playtest them, and most of the time I actually don't mean, like, it's not like a purposeful, like, okay, I just built this, now I'm going to playtest it. It's more as I put them in my save, my sims go and visit them, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not working the way it should. So then I fix it in build mode, and then I re-upload it on my own library until I can upload them to the gallery. But we are actually almost done with Oasis Springs, guys, which is so cool because I feel like we've been working on this for so long. I've been doing my save file for almost a year now, I think, or maybe something like that. I don't even know, but it's been so long since I started this, and we already only finished Willow Creek and basically almost done Oasis Springs, which is depressing because I feel like I should be way more ahead of this by now, but you know what it's like. You know what it's like. Let me see. When did I post the first video? February 27, 2023. Yeah, we're coming up like next week. It'll be 1 year since I started this save file. Start building it. So yeah, we're about to be on Newcrest, which I just hit my computer screen. I'm sorry. We're about to be working on Newcrest, which I'm super excited about. I have so much good plans for that. I have plans for every single world. I plan ahead. You know this. I'm just very excited. Also, by the time this is uploaded, it's probably going to be the 15th for you guys, but for me right now, it is 11:20 p.m. on the 14th, so happy Valentine's Day. I hope you guys had a lot of fun, single or taken. Either way, hope you had a great day, and if you had a Valentine's Day with a loved one, then I hope you guys had a fun time. And the 15th, when your guys are seeing this, most likely, is actually my boyfriend's birthday, so yeah. He's 20, y'all. 20. I'm turning 20, and I know a lot of you people are gonna be in the comments, and you're gonna be like, "You're turning 20. That's like not even old. You're so young still. Like I'm this old, and you make me feel young." Blah blah blah, and all those type of comments, because that's what my parents be saying. They're like, I'll be like, "I'm turning 20. I don't want to turn 20." They're like, "Imagine being 40." But listen, I want to be a teenage girl forever. I don't want to be 20. 20 is serious. That's like, you know, pay your bills and get your life together age. I don't want to do all that. I want to play Sims. You know what I mean? So I do YouTube. I do both. I am actually trying to get my real estate license, but it's like 10 grand where I live to do so. So that's not fun. And there's no student loans either, so that's fun. So I don't know how I'm going to do that, but we'll figure it out. I don't know. I've been yapping for so long, y'all. I got a little bit of a headache. I think I yapped myself into a headache. Anyway, I am doing just some basic decorating now. I can't believe. So basically what I do, my new method of building, is I place like all the, what I call big furniture first. Like I place the desk, I place all the punching bags, treadmills, TVs, all like the big stuff. I basically don't place any decorations until last now and per room, because like, I don't know, I find it easier to get like a general layout of all the furniture in the room and then decorate after, because then you kind of know what you're working with and color scheme wise. So I like to just place everything down and then go back in and put decorations around. Usually I don't do it at the end of the build and go room by room. Usually if I'm building like a house, I'll put all the furniture down of like the living room and then get the layout right and then put all the decorations in, then move on to the kitchen. But I didn't do that this time. I just went at the end of the build because we have like 3 minutes left of this build and I'm just now putting decorations down. You guys are like, oh my god. My deepest apologies. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Regardless of the tears that were shed during this video, I did have fun building. And I really do love this lot, and I hope that you guys don't, because it's not in the gallery, so you just like can't play it. When it is uploaded, then I hope you guys will have fun with it too, because I definitely loved building it. So yeah, we're just putting down some little thingy things. I changed the flooring. I put down carpet in all of the actual equipment areas, because sometimes your Sims be falling and they be hitting their heads, and I don't know, it looked nice, so that's what I did. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, I have a little bit of a headache. I feel like I ran out of things to talk about. Did you guys watch the Super Bowl? I didn't watch the Super Bowl. Taylor Swift was there, so I wanted to kind of watch the Super Bowl, but I felt kind of bad because that'd be the only reason I was watching it. And I don't know. I don't know anything about football. All I know is Taylor Swift's boyfriend plays for the Chiefs. So, and they won. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm a Taylor Swift stan. I am not a football stan. Not a big football fan. Football is not even that big in Canada. Like, I know the people in the States, you guys really, 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 really love your football. That's like, imagine like how much you guys love football, but imagine like that with hockey. That's how we are in Canada, and like lacrosse. This is gonna sound so stupid. I don't want to be corrected. Well, actually I do. Tell me if I'm wrong. Do you guys play lacrosse in the States? Is that like a thing? Is that a thing in the States? I don't know if it is or not, because I know it's a big thing here. Like, hockey and lacrosse are like main things there. But yeah, we are not like, I wouldn't say Canada's huge in football. Obviously, my school had a football team. I know people that played football. Like, I used to have a friend who was on the football team and all that stuff. So, you know, like, obviously, people play football here. We have football teams. People go to football games. We have, I don't know, does Canada have an actual, like, football NFL team? I have no idea, to be honest. But, it wasn't, like, a huge thing, honestly. We had, more people here were into, like, basketball than they were that, but every boy basically, like, you put 5 boys in a room in Canada, guarantee one of them either played hockey before or still does. So there you go. And if they don't, the other one plays lacrosse, because that's just how it is, and the other one probably plays basketball, because that's like the only 3 sports. And all the girls here are either dance, cheer, or basketball, or gymnastics. That is like it. We don't really do much else. there's those girls football teams and all that too, but I never knew anybody who's on it. I knew a couple girls on the ringette team, hockey team, soccer team, all that stuff, but not really a girl like, oh, I was on the lacrosse team too. I wasn't, well, long story, not really. I wasn't officially, but I played with them sometimes if they needed a sub in. It was long story short, my best friend was on the lacrosse team. I didn't play lacrosse, but I went to every single practice and every single game, to the point where the coaches knew my name and everything like that. So if they were down a player, and I usually was in on their practices too. I wasn't even on the team, never paid a dime, but like sometimes I would just go to the practice and practice with them for fun, and they'd let me because I was there so much. And so eventually, like, if they were at a game and say like one of their players is out, they were like, hey, you come in. I'm like, okay. So yeah, but it wasn't like a serious lacrosse team where that would have mattered. It was like grade 6 lacrosse team for like 12th grade, like 12-year-olds, so obviously it wasn't that serious. But anyway, we're nearing the very end of this video now, so I'm just kind of fixing up some, putting little fine prints, crossing T's, dotting the I's, things like that. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my rambling, ranting, and precautionary tales, and I hope to see you guys very soon in my next video, whenever that will be. I'm trying to get back on schedule, so I apologize for lack of uploads, but I will see you whenever the next one is, and I love you so much. Bye bye.